Let's be honest, there are few things in this world more heart-melting than a Boston Terrier's big, expressive eyes, unless we're talking about a Corgi's little loaf-shaped body and fluffy butt wiggles. Today we're diving into an adorable head-to-head battle between these two fan-favorite breeds. We'll compare looks, personality, playfulness, exercise needs, and what it's really like to live with each one. By the end, you'll have a better idea of which breed might steal your heart if the cuteness doesn't knock you out first. Let's start with appearances. The Boston Terrier is sometimes called the American Gentleman, thanks to that tuxedo-like coat pattern. They have a short, smooth coat with striking markings, big round eyes that seem to look right into your soul, and those upright bat-like ears. Their compact, muscular build makes them look confident and alert, even when they're just sitting on the couch waiting for treats. On the other hand, we have the Corgi, specifically the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, the breed that's taken over the internet with their stubby legs and endlessly wagging butts. They have a fox-like face, large expressive ears, and a thick, fluffy double coat that makes them look like living stuffed animals. Those short legs give them a unique, almost cartoonish gait that has melted hearts worldwide. So, in the looks department, it really depends on what type of cute you're drawn to. Do you want the polished, dapper look of a Boston, or the floofy fairy tale charm of a Corgi? Now let's talk personality. Boston Terriers are famously friendly, gentle, and full of life. They love to be around people, and many Boston owners will tell you that their dog almost acts human. They're highly affectionate, often content to curl up on your lap, but they're also ready to play at a moment's notice. Welsh Corgis, on the other hand, were originally bred as herding dogs, and that working background shows in their personalities. They're intelligent, bold, and sometimes a bit bossy. Many Corgi owners describe them as big dogs trapped in a small dog's body. They're known for being loyal and loving, but they might try to herd your kids, your guests, or even you if they get a chance. Both breeds have huge personalities packed into small frames, but they express themselves in different ways. The Boston might clown around to make you laugh, while the Corgi might try to organize your whole household. When it comes to playfulness, both breeds are energetic and fun-loving. Boston Terriers enjoy a good romp around the yard, a game of fetch, or even a quick zoomy session in the living room. They can be goofy and unpredictable, which makes them endlessly entertaining. Corgis, with their herding instincts, thrive on activities that engage their minds and bodies. They love chasing toys, learning tricks, and having jobs to do. You might find that your Corgi wants to chase after you as you mow the lawn or tries to help you sweep the floor. So if you're looking for a playful, silly buddy who loves spontaneous games, a Boston might be your best match. If you want a smart, driven little dog who always seems to have a plan, a Corgi could be your ideal partner. Next up, exercise needs. Boston Terriers are moderate energy dogs. They need daily walks and playtime to stay healthy and happy, but they're not going to demand hours of exercise. Because of their short snouts or brachycephalic faces, they can overheat easily, so you have to be careful in hot or humid weather. Corgis, on the other hand, are surprisingly energetic for their size. They were bred to herd cattle all day long, and they still have that stamina. Without enough exercise, they can become bored and develop behavioral issues like barking or chewing. So if you enjoy longer walks, hikes, or active play sessions, the Corgi might be more in line with your lifestyle. But if you prefer a more laid-back routine with bursts of energy here and there, the Boston Terrier might suit you better. Let's move on to training and intelligence. Boston Terriers are generally eager to please, which can make them easier to train. They're sensitive dogs and respond best to positive reinforcement. Think treats, praise, and lots of love. They might not win every obedience competition, but they'll try hard to make you happy. Corgis are extremely intelligent and learn commands quickly, but that intelligence can come with a streak of stubbornness. A Corgi might decide they know better than you, especially if they think the task is beneath them. Consistent, firm, but positive training works best, and because they're so smart, they excel at agility, herding trials, and even dog sports like flyball. So, if you want a dog that's quick to learn tricks and loves a challenge, the Corgi might have the edge. But if you prefer a dog that's eager to please without as much of that bossy attitude, the Boston Terrier wins this round. How about grooming? Boston Terriers are very low maintenance. Their short, smooth coat needs only occasional brushing to stay sleek and shiny. They don't shed much compared to many breeds, and a quick wipe down is usually all they need to stay clean. Corgis, in contrast, have a thick double coat that sheds a lot. They blow their coat twice a year, which means they shed heavily during those times. Regular brushing, sometimes daily, is necessary to keep their fur under control. If you're not a fan of vacuuming or lint rollers, the Boston Terrier is the clear winner here. Now let's talk about health and lifespan. Boston Terriers typically live around 11 to 13 years. Their main health concerns include breathing issues due to their flat faces, eye problems, and some skin allergies. Responsible breeding and regular vet care can help minimize these risks. Corgis usually live around 12 to 14 years. They're prone to hip dysplasia, back issues from their long bodies, and obesity if they don't get enough exercise. Keeping a Corgi at a healthy weight is crucial to avoid joint and spine problems. So, in terms of health, both breeds have potential issues, but with proper care and attention, they can both enjoy long, happy lives. Finally, let's look at living arrangements and family life. Boston Terriers adapt well to various living situations, including apartments. As long as they get their daily exercise, they're content to chill on the couch afterward. They tend to be good with kids and other pets, and they love being part of the family activities. Welsh Corgis also love being with their families, but they can be vocal watchdogs. They might bark at every noise, every movement outside, or even at you when dinner is late. They need a bit more space to run around, and they thrive in homes with a yard. Corgis are also great with children, but remember that herding instinct? They might try to round up young kids during play. If you have a busier household with lots of activity and space, a Corgi might feel right at home. If you prefer a quieter companion who can adapt to smaller spaces, the Boston might be your guy. So, who wins the cuteness battle? The truth is, it's impossible to crown a true winner. The Boston Terrier's soulful eyes and comedic personality make them irresistible to many, while the Corgi's fluffy behind and fearless spirit have made them social media stars. Ultimately, the best dog for you depends on your lifestyle, personality, and what kind of companion you're looking for. Whether you go for the gentlemanly charm of the Boston or the playful sass of the Corgi, one thing's for sure. Both will fill your life with laughter, love, and unforgettable moments. But life is better with a Boston.